Hi, welcome to Well Rounded Momma's YouTube channel. Today you get a reaction video. My name's Sherry and I'm joined by Sarah. We're both midwives here at Well Rounded Momma. Sarah also teaches a childbirth education class. So this week
we're doing Knocked Up.
We're doing Knocked Up. So if you like our reaction video, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun things. So those of you who haven't seen the movie Knocked Up, it was pretty funny. I haven't seen it in a really long time.
Me either.
So here we go.
You know, I can do whatever you want. I can get in there, kind of Spike Lee angles.
No, you can shoot the waiting room. That would be great.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. I've got it from here.
Debbie.
Can I talk to you in the hall for a second?
Bye.
I'd like to be in there with Allison without you.
Okay.
That's right, assert
I
yourself.
understand how you feel, but this isn't up to you.
Look, Debbie, you are high off your ass if you come into that room. If you take one step towards that door, I will tell security there's a crazy chick in a pink dress snatching up babies, okay? So don't even try to come into that room. That's my room now. That little area with the Pepsi machine, that's your area. My room,
Damn.
Your area, stay in your area, stay out of my room, back the off.
That was exciting.
That was exciting. It was a little hard.
That was exciting.
What are you doing here?
Look at her face.
He just kicked me out. He told me to leave.
Huh?
But I guess it's good, right?
She
He said he's going to take care of her. He really seems on his game. I think he's going to be a good dad. I think I like him.
I wish I'd gotten that on tape.
Almighty! Oh, this really hurts.
I see we're well on our way.
Okay.
Oh, look who's the
I want the
doctor.
epidural. Okay, give me the epidural.
Give her the epidural, okay? Give it to her now.
Okay, Allison, past the point of an epidural, okay? The cervix is fully dilated.
No, seriously, I want an epidural. I know there's time.
We can't give you the epidural.
Take the time. I'll make sure it doesn't come out. I'll stop pushing.
We
I'll
have
stop.
time.
Oh,
Just do it, please.
I'm sorry, we have no time. We're gonna just have to do this the all-natural way, okay? The way you wanted to do it.
So a couple things I'm thinking of. A, I think it's cool like that some people like to film their birth, some people don't like to film their birth, and so Paul Rudd's characters and they're like, what do you want me to film? And she's like, the waiting room. and so documenting your birth I think is so cool, right? And nowadays with digital photography so much can be removed, but then some people also feel like they're being watched and that's hard too. And so kind of sitting with where you want to sit with that, like she knew what she wanted or didn't want, and I think that that's pretty cool. I love that Seth Rogen's character gets to play like Papa Bear and be like,
steps up.
yeah, this is what my partner needs and this is what I'm gonna do. And so people always ask me, they're always like, discussing who's going to be at the birth is like a big deal, right? And so I always tell people, telling people ahead of time generally is the best route. If people know ahead of time what the expectation is, it's really hard for people to be offended or insulted because it's your birth and it's just this super intimate moment. I think having that discussion of expectation prior to delivery is great. I certainly have had people tell me like my role is to ask people to leave. I don't love that role. However,
It's much better if a partner or somebody does it.
I've certainly been asked to do it, but having like your partner stick up for you and what you want, and if you change your mind too, right? I remember my father-in-law wanted to be at my birth. I did not want my father-in-law at the birth. And so the first delivery that I had, he came in and I was like, please leave, and he didn't, and that was just the thing. And so for the second delivery, I told my husband up front, I don't want your dad to be there. And when I was pushing, I remember looking up and seeing his dad's face. And I remember turning to my husband going, he is in the room, you need to ask him to leave. And my husband going, what do you want me to do? I literally, oh my gosh, what do you mean, what do you want? Because that like wasn't in my husband's like repertoire or whatever to be able to kick someone out of the room. He was going to pull Seth Rogen on somebody. I just didn't invite his parents to any more of my births because I was like, if you can't respect like where I want you to be, then we'll call you after. I'm still traumatized looking up and seeing my father-in-law's face at the foot of my bed.
Ooh.
There's no do-overs in life.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Here comes another contraction.
Oh.
I want you to...
And I wanted to address the last thing we saw.
Epidural.
Like, how many women at the end want to be done?
All of them. All women at the end want to be done. That's why we're at the end.
Whether we're expressing it or not. When people are like, do people go to the hospital for pain relief? And I'm like, well, every single individual that comes is like 30 minutes away from having their baby looks at me and goes, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Truth.
Yeah. And we're like, good, because you're almost done. I think that's why natural childbirth in the hospital is like, hats off to you, because the fact that it's just there, obviously it's too late for her, but so many people I think opt for the epidural. And my experience in being a doula for as long as I was that most people didn't get the epidural based on how they currently felt, but got the epidural based on how they thought they were going to feel and were afraid it would be too late.
It's true.
So, isn't that interesting?
It's a good thing to remember.
Push. Okay, ready?
I feel everything! Oh my God, it's happening!
Okay, maybe we can take it down just a little. I think you're going to scare the other
Don't
pregnant
ever
lady.
tell a pregnant woman that she can't lose labor. Never.
This is messed up. Something's wrong in there.
Oh, no. I mean, granted, gynecology is only a hobby of mine, but it sounds to me like she's crowning.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like for everyone. Everyone goes through this.
Oh, I disagree with you. That sounds terrible. I'm gonna go just sneak a peek, see if there's anything I can do.
Okay, it's crowning. I'm seeing the head.
Oh God. What does it look like, Ben?
Oh, God.
What?
You don't want to see it. You
No, I want to see it.
Beautiful. You don't want to, though.
No, I want to see it. Oh God. Oh God.
Okay, we're almost home. 1, 2.
That poor guy is going to be traumatized for life. Look at him.
You all right, buddy?
Sick. What did he look like? I shouldn't have gone in there. Don't go in there. Promise me you don't go in there. Me go in there? That's the last place I want to go. Like, I'm gonna go in there. Try getting a boner now.
What's up, Deb?
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
Push. 1, 2, 3. You've passed the shoulders. One more big push. Good.
Props to them for actually like showing something though. Usually it's just like this baby just like magically appears on the set. Someone in special effects had some fun with that one.
They did. Oh, yeah, for sure.
I love you so much, dude.
And then it's done.
Yep.
And you
Congratulations.
love everybody. And
Beautiful.
And just a little bit of amnesia.
so, yeah, knocked up. I think it was pretty fair.
It's cute.
It was a pretty fair assessment of how hospital birth looks.
Yeah.
And what natural childbirth looks like a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Crowning is a little bit brutal, and
then a couple pushes later, you're done.
you're done.
Usually.
Did I ever tell you about my pushing story?
No.
My sister-in-law, my sweet sister-in-law, told me that when she pushed, that it felt like someone took a blowtorch to her crotch.
Oh. That's not pleasant.
So when my cute midwife was like, you can push anytime you want, you're complete, in my brain, I was like, hell to the no.
Right.
I'm not pushing. And there was this really annoying nurse there, and the nurse was like, she's having contractions and she's not pushing. And I thought, you're damn right I'm not. Like, it's gonna have to fall out of my body because I don't want a blowtorch taken to my crotch. But what was so interesting about that is when I finally got like the courage to bear down, or my body probably did it without me.
Right.
I was like so relieved. I loved pushing. The pushing was the best part to me, because labor felt like the whole time you're just having to like work through your contractions and get on top of them. And whereas with pushing, I felt like for the first time I could take like an active role in what was going on with my body. And so I loved pushing. And that burning sensation people talk about, you're talking about seconds, right? Like for the most part, you're talking about a very short period of time. And what was great is that on the other end of that, it generally is done. You're generally like, I'm happy. Like these contractions have stopped. I'm not uncomfortable. Like I have a baby there. I have endorphins like bursting through my body. I love everybody. I've had individuals be like, I effing hate your guts, Sherry, to I love you so much, Sherry.
In like a second.
in like the same sentence. Like, I love you so much. Yeah. Thanks for joining us as we reacted to that. Go watch the whole movie. It's a good, it's a good flick. So thanks for joining us. And if you found that helpful and funny, like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and join us next week. Record. Do we like this view? Does it make us look intelligent?
Fix her.
We're mask free right now.
Oh, we are.
So good to be mask free.
Should we put one on and just do like Darth Vader sounds?
I know. It's so fun now doing masks and having like serious conversations with people in the office and talking about like serious things, and like you can't see their facial expressions. It's so weird. But,
like, I swear we're all smiling.
I'm smiling under here, or I'm looking concerned. Well, I think they did a good job. So good job. Knocked up people, humans,
Right.
directors, people involved in that project.